Testing, testing. Right, I think we are all sorted. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. I hope you're all doing okay. We have tier 3 around Spa-Francorchamps, I think. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, good. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, tier 3, 12 drivers. Let's get into it. Qualifying to start off with. We have Piggy, Wacky, Fox. I'm just going to call you Formula because it's easier. Corey, Shazam, Kez, 50, Toborito, Badger, Shin, and Rotty tonight. So hopefully it should be a good race. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Carnage. We enjoy Carnage. As we see Kez getting ready to go out. Is he going to be the first one out? I'm not sure. We'll put telemetry on for thingy for quali. Won't have it on for the race, but we'll have it on for quali. Let's get this up on my phone so I can actually see the chat as well. Deck, oh, the big Luke, yep. Cheers, Deck. Appreciate it, mate. Good to have you here. And Shin, yep, sure, yep. Not sure I'm a slag, but there we are. Anyway, Badgers out, we have Kez out. Yeah, Formula out. I love that livery. That pink and white, or silver, or whatever it is. It just does look amazing, doesn't it? I hope you're well, Luke. I'm alright, thanks, buddy. How you doing? Oh, that McLaren livery as well. Oh, stop it, guys. Just stop it. The only problem with Spa is it is a very long track. It does take a while to get out, as we see Toborito also come out. Is that a custom livery? Obviously not custom, but yeah, that's a different livery to the one that I race with. So while we wait for the drivers to go out, I don't think there's much else to say. Not impressed. Oh, shut up, Alex. Do one. The Formula starting his flying lap, followed by, I believe that's Kez. Hope it rains. I hope it does as well. It is quite amusing. I assume that you're talking to me. About what? About what? I've said a lot of things. We'll ride on board with Filmer through this lap. See how he does. Not to put the pressure on. He is on the mediums, which is a bit strange, but I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Oh, dipped into the gravel. Not you, Woody. Okay. Around the long right hand, this can be a bit of a tricky corner sometimes. Oh, he lifts quite a bit there. I feel like he's lifted a bit too much. Oh, you can keep it flat around there, Formula. Come on. Have some balls about you. Did Kez make it flat? Oh, I think Kez is... Oh, okay, Kez is invalidated. Good. Does Badger take it flat? Toborito's retired? Oh, he's taking an engine pen. That's probably why. Where's Wacky? No, we missed it all. Anyway. Janet can commentate better than this, Luke. Not sure she can on the ground, but sure. As Formula comes through, he's got quite a lot of. He's not got much ERS, but he's got a fair bit of deployment left. So you would have thought he would have used a bit more because it's not exactly a long run to the line out of the last corner. Left through the last corner, battery on, DRS open for a 1:44.8. Now, who can beat that? I know Wacky's on the flying lap. Can Kez beat that? Maybe, possibly. We'll see. Kez invalidated, didn't he? Badger 1:44.9 and Wacky with a 1:44.3. Mate, she commentates weekly for Graveyard FC. Yeah, valid. That's about the only thing she can do anyway, so. Corey Willis. No, Rotti starting his flying lap. First down there. 50. Lifting again quite a bit. Is no one going to try and take that flat out? No one taking the flat out. Come on, tier 3. I thought you had some balls on you. I thought you had some balls about your tier 3. We'll go back down to 50 Gent. See how he gets on with his lap. Who's Janet? Don't worry about it, Shin. Honestly, do not worry about it, mate. You do your laps. Come on, out you come. See you in the pits. Fifth Gent comes round the final chicane. No, we need to know. Well, if you really want to know, Janet is Kyle's dead nan. So there we go. As 50 Gent goes P2 with a 44.6, and Mr. P goes P3 with also a 44.6, but goes 2 100ths slower. Okay, coming around to exactly, brilliant. Yeah, you wanted to know. Kez has invalidated his lap once again. Shazam is still there. She's dead and can commentate better than this melon. Oh, cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate. As Shazam comes round the final corner, what can he get? Nope. Must have been on that lap. Okay. Fair one as Rotti puts a P2 of 44.5. Very good lap from himself. Her giant touches that in Kez's car to last this bit. Right, okay. Piggy's got in a hot lap, yet he seems to be going quite slowly. Bit of a weird strategy there from Piggy. As Wacky comes into the pits, I'm guessing 50's coming into the pits. I'm also guessing Piggy's coming into the pits as well. Oh, excuse me. We have Mr. Fox on a flyer? On a flyer, but he doesn't seem to be using any ERS down that back straight, which is a bit strange. I mean, if it works, it works. Corey, I'd love to see if Mr. Fox takes it flat. I really would. I'm going to guess Rotti's slowing down a bit to try and... Oh, Shazam's backed out. Corey has left the session. Wait, he was just on track. Am I bugging, or was he just on track? Oh, Rotti's run out of fuel, but am I going mad, or is... As Shazam comes into the pit lane. See what type of time Mr. Fox can do. So he's usually up there in tier 3. Deployment is used. Come out the last chicane. Try and get the power down as quickly as possible. DRS active. Gets a 1:45.7. Oh, there's a wall there. Oh, there we go. Little spin for the stream. Why not? Love that. Into the gravel. It's a good job there was no one behind him. Otherwise, that would have been amusing. I believe there isn't anyone else on a flyer. No, there isn't. We've got Formula coming on an outlap, and we have the man, the myth, the legend, Kezenator as well on an outlap. He is about to start his lap though. In hot lap ready, gets the power down, DRS open. Let's see how Kez can do on his lap, shall we? As Mr. Piggy's coming out, so is Badger. Oh, don't impede him. You might impede him. Nah, it'll be fine. Does he let him go past it? Yeah, there we go. Flat out, Kez. Flat out. Keep it flat. Keep it flat. Yes, well done, Kez. Gotta love that. I mean, he's doing it on the fly, so we may as well ride on board with Kez for a bit. Hopefully he can get up the grid. Purple first sector. Right. Kez is flying. Go on, Kez. Go on, Kez. You've got this, mate. You've got this. I believe in you. As Cowley spins, maybe? Can't really tell. Anyway. Let's ride back on board with Kez, because why not? Oh! Was that flat out? I wasn't looking at the telemetry. I think that might have been flat out. Impressed if it was. And finally, Iron Shin actually comes out. Oh, Kez, no! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. Let's ride aboard with Formula. He is a 10th up. But he's going to need a bit more than that if he's going to improve any positions. Unfortunately for him. But he is a 10th up at the moment. Mr. Piggy starting his lap. Kez finishing his lap. What can he get to the line? 47.9. Let's go on board with Formula as he finishes his lap. 4 tenths up. Which could, if he improves a little bit more, could put him on pole position. Or provisional pole position. So we'll see how he does through this final sector. He has used up all of his deploy though. Good apex there. Power down, DRS open, what can he get? He goes P2 with a 44.4. It's a great lap from Formula himself there. Corey is also out, Rotty is out. Who's next in line? It's Piggy, who has decided to invalidate. Obviously, Kez has finished his lap, so next will be Badger. I'd like to see if Badger does this flat out. Then I'd also like to see if Shin does this corner. I can't remember the name of the corner. If anyone can remember, please tell me. Flat, 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 flat. Oh, slight lift. And he's invalidated! Does Shin do it flat? Will he do it flat or will he lift? He's lifted! Oh, come on, guys. Let's start taking these corners flat, shall we? That might have been flat, not really sure. Cowley's also lifted there. Formula has finished his lap, but he has also lifted. Ah, that's a shame. Shin has got purple middle sector there. See how he does on the end of his lap. But we're right on board with Badger at the moment, who has backed out because he didn't validate, which we did watch. However, I just completely forgot. Kez obviously into the pit box as Shin takes the right-hander, the left-hander through the chicane to the line. DRS wide open, puts in a pole position lap time of a 43.9. Wow, that was a good lap. That was a very good lap. We'll go down to Shazam, maybe. Shazam goes P4 with 44.4. Who else is next? I'm losing track of people. Rotty, I believe, is next. No way, did he invalidate on the last corner there? 44.2, that would have put him second place. That's rough, that's horrible. As I believe Corey is the only one flying now. Yeah, Shin's completed his lap, Badger's done his lap. Shazam. Mr. Fox, is he? I think he might be on the lap. Yeah, Mr. Fox is on the lap. Let's see how he does as well. Let's keep an eye on him. So I'm just turning my mic volume down a little bit because I seem to be quite. I think I seem to be quite loud. Oh well. Oh, bit of a slide there. Back on the power. He's got a lot of ERS to use. Well, a lot of deployment to use. Didn't quite need to lift there, but he has got a powerful middle sector. However, I do feel like the game is lying. So he's that on the outside. That is Iron Shin on the outside there. We do have a yellow flag for Rossi. I believe he's at the flyer. What's with this off-center camera? It's where I use my. Oh, Corey Willis goes 10th from 46-1. Basically, where I don't use my offset camera thingy, the one at an angle. I don't use that one. I just use the normal one. So what's happening is basically people who do use it, like the two Aston Martins, I believe, use it. It's more central compared to, say, Keds there, if you see what I mean. So, as I think Wacky is going for 2 outlaps. Yeah, Wacky is indeed going for 2 outlaps. Kez on a flyer. Anyone else on a flyer? Corey has just finished his lap. Those are your default camera settings. Okay, well it's mine then. I don't use my camera, so yeah, that'd be the off-center one. I don't use it. I use the normal camera. I don't really get the point in using the off-center one. I know you can see more behind you, but I've got a mirror at the top for that, so I don't really use it. Iron Shin, almost pretty much 4 temps up on his time. Looking like he's going to be very dominant. I use the offset and angle it to the middle. Yeah, see, I know a lot of people do that, but I don't, because, like I said, I don't really look behind me too often because I've got the mirror. It's only when I fully can't see them in the mirror, but I know I'll be able to see them when I look behind. As Shin... What happened there? He just went very, very wide. That camera ain't even in the middle, it's slightly off to the right. We know you don't look behind. Hey! Oi, 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 oi. 2 incidents last race were not my fault, alright? I'm just saying. It weren't my fault. We'll see what the stewards say. They weren't my fault. Lucky Racer goes to the line to start his flying lap because I literally just said how he's doing 2 out laps, but there we go. Mr. Fox, Kez does go quicker, however, he did invalidate Mr. Fox on his outlap, 50 on his outlap, and there is an Aston Martin there going rather slowly, as well as a Ferrari. I swear he's done like 3 laps on those tyres. Right, well, it's the end of quali. Mr. Fox unfortunately didn't quite get to the line in time. Gonna give the toe shortly. You would have thought so? Yeah, I'd think so, yeah. As 50 Gen, he is 2 temps up, which will improve him possibly 2 places, possibly 3. Puts him up to P2, because he's pretty much 3 temps up with a brilliant last sector. 3 temps up. He's got 144.3, still 4 temps off of Iron Shin. Let's see how Mr. Formula can do. Can he put it to P2? He can with a 43.9. Wow. That's a great lap as well. Is it Corey Willis? He is 8 seconds down on his time. Let's see if his toe is working. He is 8 temps up. 8 temps up on his time. Shin pulls aside. That is great teamwork by Aston Martin there. Can Wacky get these last 2 corners right? A bit of a slide there. He's out of deployment to the line. DRS open, sorry. goes to pole with a 43.5. Wow, what a lap. As Kez is a 10th up. Unfortunately, it won't be enough to improve him, but he is a 10th up nonetheless. Goes to the line with a 47.1. Mr. Piggy goes to the line. What can he get? He improves 44.1 to 4th place. And that will be the end of quali. That was... wow. I mean, that toe from Iron Shin, that teamwork between the Aston Martin lads, the toe from Shin, and to be fair, the rest of the lap from Wacky, because it couldn't have exactly have been a bad lap. You didn't get the same time as Ferrari, because you went a second slower. There we have it. Wacky Racer P1, Iron Shin P2, Formula 3, Formula P3, Piggy P4, 55th, Shazam 6th, Rotty 7th, Angry Badger 8th, Mr. Fox 9th, Corey 10th, Kez 11th, and Tobrito 12th, taking his engine penalty. So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Iron Shin and Wacky working together tremendously. However, the lap still had to be amazing from Wacky. So, yeah. Wait, Kez, you haven't got a setup on. Why have you not got a setup on, Kez? Like, what's happening there? Well, I'm guessing the go time will be 8:30. That would be my guess. I don't know whether it's been announced what time it will be. Yes, 8:30. It could be an old boy clear out this week, you're right. Didn't get one in time. What a week that would be. Very true. Right, I'm going to nip to the toilet quickly. I'll be back. Right, I guess we'll see how this race pans out in about 2 minutes. Just about. Yeah, great qualifying there from Wacky Racer. It was very, very good qualifying. It was, I would say it was tight, but it wasn't really. Sort of, not really. It was just a great lap from Wacky. Obviously, great toe as well from Mr. Shin. But, see what happens in the race. Anything could happen. You watch turn 1, Shin could wipe out his teammate after giving him all that help, and turn 1 he could just wipe him out. So, I guess we will see what happens. Please don't wipe him out. It would be good though. It would be great entertainment. Shut the hell up, Shin. You qualified P2. I thought you were meant to be really good, but you qualified P2. So You need to concentrate on your race anyway, big lad. Can I get a pity win, please? I'll tell you what, Kez. If you finish top 4 or 5... how many drivers have we got today? If you finish top 5, that's a win. That's a win in my books. Kill Ferrari, all of them. Yeah, valid. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Kez, if you finish top 4 or 5, I'd say that's a win. But don't count out Toborito. He is starting at the back. So, need some help to do that. No, you don't. Pure pace, Kez. Pure pace, you'll be fine. Just don't stick the inters on, for God's sake. Anyway, we are at half past. My guess is that the drivers are ready and up. And we will see what happens from here. I am in a very uncomfortable position. Ugh. If Kez gets top 5, I'll buy him a pint. There you go, Kez. There's some... what's the word? I can't even remember what the word is now. Again. He's learned from his mistakes. We're gonna get 5 red lights. Are we just gonna sit here and twiddle our thumbs? Like, what's going on here? Had a blonde moment in that race. Yeah, fair. We all have them. Some people more than others, like me. But there we go. I can't really tell if we are going to 5 red lights or not. I'm not really too sure what's going on. There we go. Going to 5 red lights. And it's away we go. We'll put the... yep. Great start there from Wacky Racer on pole position. It's a bit laggy. Oh, is that contact? I can't really tell. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. I don't really know what's happened there. Oh, who's that that's just been spun off? That was Kez. Kez has indeed just been spun off. My game is very laggy. Toborito gained 2 positions from the start. Is there any moves happening? Don't believe so. Maybe Rossi? Rossi maybe looking for make a move. There you go, there's a strategy if anyone is interested for what the game suggests. Good out to Toborito. Could be lining up a move if it's my game is really lagging. I'm very glad I'm not racing tonight. But Wacky Racer has already made that lead to be out of DRS. Now, is that... Oh, Mr. Fox go for a move? No. Is that because his teammate is holding everybody up? Or is that just because he's decided to stick the afterburners on and just go? I'm not sure. But, either way, he's gone. He is gone. At the moment, it doesn't look like Kez is getting the point, but you never know. Anything can happen. Wow, my game is laggy. If anyone wants to take over comms, they're more than welcome to, because this is horrendous. What's he possibly trying to make a move up the inside here of Shazam? Is he going to make a dive? Shazam defending the inside very nicely there. Mr. Piggy maybe? No. As Wacky Race obviously sets the fastest lap of the race. 2.4 seconds ahead. As Mr. Piggy dives down the inside of Formula there. Stick makes the move stick. Oh, side by side action here. Is there going to be any contact? No, the 2 Ferraris slotting behind their respective competitors. As Corey is now alongside Mr. Fox, and Shazam has got Iron Shin. Oh, who's that? Was that Cowley who went wide? Cowley went very deep there, allowing Corey Willis to go through. But now, I think Shazam is going to try and catch Widget as quickly as possible, because he has flown past. Absolutely flown past. And I think Shin's mission now will be just to try and catch back up to Wacky if he can, as he's got a bit wide there. Shin needs to get Shazam here if he wants to protect Wacky, because from the looks of it, Shazam's looking quite quick, and does seem to be catching Wacky quite a bit, as Tuberito lost a place. I don't know where he lost a place, but he did lose a place somewhere. As he does go wide into the gravel, loses about 5, maybe 6 tenths there. Rotti maybe looking up the inside. Is he gonna send it? Tries to go around the outside. Is he gonna be left room? Kind of backs out of it a bit. Oh, or does he? Quite confused as to what's just happened then. Is Rotti still alongside? Not quite, no. 50 Gent now with the fastest lap of the race. Whoa, 50 Gent has now got damage. Quite significant damage as well, and on the left, the left side. I'm gonna guess that was from contact with someone. I'm not sure who, but I'm gonna guess that was from contact with someone. Rotti here, can he make a move? Iron Shin making a move on Shazam. Can he make it stick? Yep, he's still kept it. Yeah, he's got it there. Corey, I quite like this angle. This is a real good angle. Tyres, please, Stephanie. I can check the tyres for you. So you have Shin, Formula, and Kez all starting on the hard. The rest of the grid on the medium tyre. No penalties as of yet. No stops as of yet. At the moment, the best start has come from both Corey and Badger. Great start from both of them, up 4 positions. As we have Mr. Piggy, the first one to get the 3-second time penalty. Then you have 50 Gen and Formula, 2 drivers with the most unfortunate start, with 6 positions lost each. As Mr. Piggy goes around the outside of Cowley, Cowley fights back. He's still there though. Oh, it's tight as Angry Badger side by side with Shazam. Let's ride on board with Rotti and watch this. See if Rotti might even try and make a move. At the inside. Oh, it's getting tight. Ride on board with Corey Willis. See if anything happens. Corey goes for a move. Oh, no he doesn't. Kind of, not really. I'm not sure. Mr. Fox losing quite a few positions there. I'm not really sure what happened. Everything is kicking off in this Tier 3 race as 50 Gent pits, I'm guessing to replace the front wing. Corey goes up the inside. Can he make it stick? His Formula also drops down the grid. No, he doesn't. I'm so confused. My game is lagging so badly. As Corey gets ahead, he does cut the track massively there. Gets ahead of Badger. I'm not sure I agree with that move, because he has just pretty much cut the entire of Eau Rouge. However, he didn't get it to stick. Mr. Piggy following his teammate Shazam. Formula right behind Tuberito, dips his tyres into the gravel. No moves happening from now. As Iron Shin is trying his hardest to pull out of the DRS of Rotti. He has Wacky Racer has got almost a 6. He has got a 6-second gap to his teammate behind. He is flying along. There's also a massive gap now between the top 4. Not massive gap, but it's a 1.2-second gap. As the 2 Saubers decide, right, it's time to give Mr. Piggy a go. Get him up the field to try and reduce that penalty as much as possible. But Tuberito saw that happening and he is right on their case. Straight away, Piggy is right behind Corey Willis. Now, will Piggy go for a move here? Will he try and dive up the inside? He's burning that battery, burning and burning. Is he going to try and go for a move? It'll be audacious. No, he's not. He's just going to slot in behind, get him on a DRS as Formula. Don't know where he's going, but he does indeed get a time penalty. As Rotti gets Iron Shin. Iron Shin, he won't be too happy about it, but at the same time, if he can get him back on Eau Rouge, he'll be fine. As Tuberito now gets past Shazam. Watch Iron Shin on Rotti. My guess is Iron Shin is literally going to follow him up, get into that slipstream, and use that DRS. He doesn't even need the DRS to get past. He's pretty much past as it is. But just to make sure of the move, he does get the DRS done as Mr. Piggy looking for a move on Corey Willis. Kez with a 3-second penalty. Shazam making a move on Toborito. Oh, they're still side by side. Toborito does cut the track. I'm going to guess that's a warning from him. But Toborito does keep the position, which is a bit sneaky, that, because he has cut the track to keep the position. But if it's not reported, nothing you can do about it. And once again, we're at the part of the track where there's not going to be many overtakes. Oh, was that a penalty? That was definitely a warning for Toborito, surely. As we have Kez and 50 Gen, unfortunately, at the back of the grid. Now, 6.2 gap now between Iron Shin and Wacky Racer. My guess is through that whole middle sector, Shin is just backing up the field. He's backing him up, giving Wacky as much room as physically possible to go and win this race for Aston Martin. So he's also going to be out a lot longer, being on those hards as well. Rossi, unfortunately, he can't make a move up the inside. He might try and make a move up the inside of the next corner though. Cowley lost on the late brakes. No, unfortunately not. I think Rossi might have learned or got worse at exit than Iron Shin there. He does clip the wall. That'll do a bit of damage on his tyres there. Mr. Piggy also looking to make a move on Angry Badger. Mr. Fox, side by side up Road Rouge. No way. That's got to end badly. Short. Oh my God. Now that was scary. As Mr. Piggy trying to make a move on Angry Badger, doesn't quite get it. Toborito diving down the inside of Corey Willis. He's still there. That's a great move. Absolutely amazing move from Toborito there in the Williams car. Just about manages to make that move stick. Now he has a 3-second gap to Mr. Piggy in 5th place to try and close down as he hits the wall. He hits the wall and drops all the way down to 10th place. I'm guessing he got caught on the curb and now he's got major wing damage. Going wide, so wide through those corners. And without a safety car, I fear that's his race over. We'll check the tyres quickly. Everyone is on 5-lap-old tyres. Formula, Kez and Shin all on the hards. Everyone else on the mediums, apart from 50 Gent, who is on the mediums. However, he is on newer mediums because he pitted because of wing damage. And Formula, go around the outside of Shazam here. It's very rare you see moves like this go around the outside. As Toborito gets the 3-second time penalty. There it is. Shazam, is he going to try and make the move back? No, he is not. Rotti, is he going to try and make a move on Shin here? Or is he just going to wait? I think he's going to wait. He's going to hold it out. Wait till that DRS zone. Wait till the activation point, which is just down the straight here. And try and get Iron Shin on the brake as Toborito does indeed pit. I'm guessing to change his front wing. Now here comes Rotti. Iron Shin is going to be burning absolutely everything. He's got a good exit. 50 Gent sets the fastest lap. He's got a very good exit. Is he going to be able to make it? I don't think he is. And Angry Badger is actually going for a move on Rotti. Mr. Fox gets the move done on Corey. Angry Badger doesn't quite get to make it stick, unfortunately. And you can see Iron Shin and Wacky Racer. 8.6 seconds between them. I think Iron Shin is just trying to let Wacky Racer run away with this victory for Aston Martin. And so far, it's working for them. And if it's working for them, why would you stop? There's no need to stop. Rotti, is he going to try and make a move? Possibly. He's gaining quite a lot of time. He hasn't got much ERS left, whereas Shin has pretty much got full ERS. And that is how you do it, ladies and gents. Now he's got so much. Rossi hasn't got much. As Mr. Fox dives to the pits, I'm going to guess that is for his normal pit stop. Rossi needs a good exit here. However, Shin, I'm going to guess, is going to be burning. As soon as he peaks up to the hill, now he's going to be burning. Yeah, there it is. There's the yellow light on the Aston Martin as Corey Willis gets ahead of Formula. No, yes. Yes, he does. No. Wow, that's a tight fight. Side by side. However, Formula has got the DRS, and Torborito has retired from the session. Well, my guess is he didn't want to race with, well, being right at the back. But why not? I was 20 seconds behind yesterday, and I still raced, and I actually got up into 4th position. Didn't finish there because of an unfortunate incident, but why not? You can always try. There's no point in retiring races, and every position finishes in points. So, I mean, it's his decision. He didn't feel like racing with that, as Angry Badger does run a bit wide there. So, understandable. Is he going to try and make a move on shit up the inside? No, he's a bit too far away. He does go quite wide though, and does... No, quite deep, sorry. It does kind of give Shin something to think about. As Angry Badger pulls into the pits. Possible undercut, maybe? I'm not sure how strong the undercut is around... I'm not sure how strong the undercut is around Spa, but we'll see what happens. As Rotti's still following Iron Shin up. I'm guessing he's burning. Burning. Shazam also pits. Rotti, again, he can't quite get that exit. Unfortunately, he just can't get it right at the moment. Once he gets it right, he'll be absolutely fine, as he has dropped Piggy out of DRS. And there's not really many battles going on there. And Angry Badger may be able to get Kez, but he has just boxed. So maybe not. See how it goes. No. So now he's probably going to be stuck behind Kez for the rest of this sector. But you never know. He might make a dive somewhere unexpectedly. Maybe put Kez off a little bit. But Kez is currently running top solo. If you can get him 2 more places, there's still a couple of people left to box yet. Still most of the grid left to box yet. Oh, so does Kez. I thought Kez has already boxed. That's my bad. So the ones that have boxed right now are... Oh, excuse me. Angry Badger, Shazam and Fox and 50 Gen will also have to box again. Mr. Piggy has caught up to Rossi here. It's a three-way fight for 2nd place. Now, is Mr. Piggy going to get... No. Following him into the pits, as Angry Badger does eventually get past Kez. So, Rossi and Mr. Piggy are both boxing. So is Corey Willis. So is Wacky. I didn't see Wacky coming in. The question is, where does Angry Badger come out on all of this? As Kez has managed to get past him again. So where does Badger fit into all of this? Obviously, Iron Shin was ahead of him. He does get past... Does he get past Rossi? It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Massive gaggle of cars there. Angry Badger does get past Kez. However, not quite past Rossi. But Rossi might be able to get him on this straight, as he has got the fresher tyres. He has got the DRS, and Rossi has a 3-second time penalty for Formula. 50 Gen also going for a move on Rossi, and so is Kez. Wow, Rossi has lost 3 places in one straight. As Mr. Fox also gets past Shazam there, but Shazam's still fighting. He's still going for it, but unfortunately, he cannot get close. Now, the only two drivers yet to pit, I believe, are three drivers, sorry, are Kez Formula and, yes, Iron Shin. Now, all three started on the hard tyre. Everyone boxed around lap 9, so my guess is they're going to be coming in within the next 3 or 4 laps. That would be my guess. Next 3 or 4 laps, they'll be coming in. Look at time penalties quickly. Formula with a 6 second. As Rotti gets past Kez there. Kez on a 3 second. Mr. Piggy on a 3 second. Mr. Fox on a 3 second. And Shazam on a 3 second. Kez, is he going to try and make a move back? No, unfortunately not. Mr. Piggy. He's going to go up the inside. No, he's also going to sit out as Kez runs rather wide into the gravel, gets stuck on the curb, and makes it very easy there for Mr. Piggy. Is he going to let his teammate past? Is he going to give him the nod, or is he going to hold him up a little bit? Kez gives him the nod, and through goes Mr. Fox. I'd like to see where Iron Shin and Formula will be coming out. We are halfway through this race now. As information has just come to me, Aston Villa are currently 1-0 up, if anyone's interested. Aston Villa are winning 1-0 against Freiburg, is it? I believe. Let me just double check that. (2-0) now. Oh Christ, it is 2-0. Wow, okay. So it looks like Aston Villa are going to be European champions, as Tottenham fans would call it. Assistant goes into the box down, gets off those medium tyres, and set of hards maybe? Whatever he's got left, I guess. Which will indeed be a set of hards, yes. So, Aston Villa are now champions of Europe, apparently. According to Tottenham fans, if you win the Europa League as champions of Europe. I see it, but I don't. But, oh well. They're getting relegated on Sunday anyway, so it's not a massive issue. As Shazam gets past Kez with quite a lot of ease, I'd like to say. Kez running a lot older tyres than anyone else. Mr. P Monday, me Tuesday, Old Man Widget tonight. This is the best week yet. That's Spurs fans for you. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm a United fan, so I mean, I'm going to say they weren't champions of Europe because it was the most horrendous game of football I've ever watched in my life. But I see their point because it is called the Europa League. But then Champions League, what's that? Champions of the World? I know, that's a World Cup. Like, come on. But, oh well. We move. We move. It's what it is. At least we've got the World Cup in the summer. And Formula 1 is obviously back this weekend as well. So, Mr. Fox, the closest person to another driver at the moment, behind Mr. Piggy. I will read any comment because I'm bored of commentating on this race. I mean, yeah, but no. Like at the moment, it's not great because obviously no one other than Cowley, just about no one's within a second of another driver, and it's not amazing to commentate like that. But at the same time, it gives a lot of other stuff to talk about. Can't believe you read that out. Well, it comes up on my PlayStation, so yeah, I just read it out. Why not? Cowley catching up to Shazam. I guess he's on newer tyres. No, he's not. Oh no, sorry. Did he pick up? No, he's catching up to Mr. Piggy, and he's definitely not on newer tyres. It's just pure race pace. Is he going to try and make a move? No, way too far away. I believe, in the midst of all of that, yes, Mr. Piggy got another 3-second penalty, which puts him down to 2-6. So either way, Cowley would finish ahead. I'm not reading that out, Woody, because I read it in my head beforehand, and I'm not that stupid. Well, I don't know. Now, the question is Cowley going to try and make a move before the straights, or is he just going to go for it? You see Angry Badger 5 seconds behind the provisional race leader? Is that the right phrase for it? I'm not sure. Anyway, the race leader, because obviously Formula and Shin haven't pitted. As Shin does go into the box, is Formula going to follow him in? Possibly. Maybe. We'll find out. No, he's not. He's going to continue on. So obviously Formula now, eventually, maybe, goes into the race lead. Wacky into P2. Where does Shin come out? You'll see. Sorry, Luke, a wee bit high tonight. Yeah, that's fair enough. I get you, mate. Stressful day. It is a Wednesday. No one likes a Wednesday. He does come out behind Angry Badger. Does he get ahead of Rotty for now? But Rotty's got the better run. Oh, I'm going to guess Shin has more battery. He does. Yeah, and Shin is obviously burning up the hill. There we go. Yeah, Shin stays ahead of Rotty there, and Mr. Fox gets past Mr. Piggy eventually with a bit of help from DRS, however, also with ease. Now with 50, Jen climb up to the back of Corey Willis. Again, Corey hasn't got DRS, so I'm going to guess he's going to fly past him. That's what it looks like, yeah. There it is. Easy move there for 50 Jen, getting himself back up the field a bit more. As Wacky has now caught up with Formula. Now, Formula could mess up Wacky here by holding him up. Whether he does or not, I'm not sure. But I'm going to guess Wacky's going to be quite eager to get past him. Being on fresh tyres and everything like that. He is catching him. Is he going to make the move? He does, and Formula does just move out the way. Knows that Wacky is going to be faster on those fresher tyres. Is he going to go into the box? And he also goes into the box. So that's why I'm guessing he let him pass, because he knew that he was going to the box. Shin has caught up to Badger as well. Badger obviously moving into P2. Wacky back into that first position. We've seen him pretty much the whole race. Shin goes quite wide. Is that strategic to get a good run up the hill? As Corey Willis does indeed get past the Kesonator. No, don't worry, that was just a pit. Now, is Shin going to be able to get Badger? Yeah, look at him go. He's flying. Absolutely flying. Just don't mess it up now, Shin. You've worked so hard for this. Don't bin it. Mr. Piggy also catching up there. Shazam, not quite in DRS range. He is now, but he wasn't at the detection zone. Kez right behind Corey Willis. Has he got the DRS wing open? He has indeed got that wing wide open, but he can't quite catch Corey, unfortunately. So let's look at positions gained. So Angry Badger up 5 positions. It's been a very good race for Angry Badger. He's kept quite under the radar with his moves, but I mean, he still made them count. He's still in that position, so there we go. Mr. Fox up 4 positions, Rotty up 3, and then obviously Formula and 50 Gent both down 4. So 50 Gent with that damage at the start of the race. He's done well to bring it back with a 2-stop. And obviously Formula just not having the best race. Everyone has completed a pit stop, apart from Kesonator. Now, is he going to try and ride it out and put softs on, maybe? Try and go fastest lap? Take it away from Einshin? There we go. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Now, we'll see if Mr. Piggy can catch up to Cowley. He needs a good exit here. He needs a very good exit out of this first corner. Gets the power down. Can he get a good exit? I think he's got a better exit, but I don't think... No, he's not quite in the DRS detection zone, so he will not have DRS on Cowley. Only be using his battery, and Cowley has slightly more battery. Either way, I don't think he would have caught him being a second behind. Now, question is, judging by Shin's pace, he's flying at the moment. He's on the mediums. He's on fresher tyres than most people around him. Is he going to try and catch up to Wacky and make it interesting? Maybe try and close that 6-second gap? Maybe try and go for an overtake? Or is he just going to try and defend, keep Badger behind him, and help his teammate get that race win? Or possibly even try and go for a 1-2? I mean, I'm going to have a current look at the standings for Tier 3. Have been released. Iron Shin is currently on top. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he has 6 race wins. Widget hasn't even got a race win this season. So this could be his first race win of the season. So far, his highest finish has only been 6th place. So you never know. It could happen. And now Angry Badger is going to try and make a move on Shin. See how it pans out. Needs a good exit here. I don't think Badger's quite got... No. I think they've got quite even exits there. Badger needs a good run up over Rouge here to whack the battery down. And he's losing time to Shin. He's got that DRS wing open. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately, to be able to catch the man that is Iron Shin, trying his hardest to defend his teammate. As Cowley is also catching Rotty. Might see a change for P4 soon, I reckon. But Mr. Piggy is also keeping with Mr. Fox. We'll see how it pans out. Angry Badger seems to have kept his Shin a lot better this lap. As I say, commentator's curse, he goes wide and unfortunately loses time to him. How would 8 laps old and Iron Shin is on 3 lap old mediums, so he's doing well to keep with him, doing very well. Angry Badger wants this 2nd place. He doesn't want Aston Martin to get that 1-2. However, I feel like it might just happen. Judging by Shin's pace, judging by Wacky's pace, I think it's just going to stay the way it is at the front 3, unless Cowley has anything to say about it, because he is rapid at the moment. He's got that wing open, he's a good exit. Exit out of the first corner is absolutely key. It really is. He better give Widget the win. I mean, he's slowly catching him. I don't think it's purposefully, but he is catching him. Yeah. Exit out of turn 1 at Spa is key, because it sets up your whole run for Eau Rouge and through this entire straight. Cowley opens up the DRS wing. Doesn't burn that much. Gets the move done on Rotty. And keeps the move. Now, he has got 4 laps to close up 3.9 seconds. 4 seconds. So, it's a tough ask. You're looking at about a second a lap till he's on the back of him. So, we'll see what happens. And that's if Rotty doesn't fight back. Because Rotty, he's staying with him. So, that's if he doesn't fight back. Rotty might try and fight back and get 4th place back from Cowley. However, I have just noticed he has got that 3-second time penalty, which may prove costly towards the end of the race for Cowley. At the moment, he's only going to lose 1 position, but you never know. Plug the Discord. Yep, I apologise. Get the Discord link in there. Woody's got it in there. Join the Discord. join UFRL. I think Badger is only a 10th behind Shin this time. It's still with quite a bit of battery. However, Iron Shin has got a full battery now. He needs to focus on exit here. And it's not a great exit there from Angry Badger. Not amazing from Shin either though. Shin is burning all the way up Eau Rouge. That's sketchy. Badger are burning. He's going to have the DRS wing open. Is he going to have enough time to make a move? I don't think he is. No, that would be one hell of a lunge from there. And if he stuck it, I think I'd just have to take my hat off, because fair play if he made that stick. As Cowley has loosened off the threat a little bit from Rotty. And he is slowly catching Badger. But I do feel like he is going to run out of time. As Kez has fitted to put a set of softs on. Maybe going faster snap. Never know with Kez. He might even have the inters on. Could be the game line. Let's have a quick gander. No, he does seem to look like he has the softs on. Yeah, he has the softs on. Badger is right behind Shin. He wants this second place. He does not want Aston Martin to have a 1-2 at all. He is keeping him on his toes. He gets a good exit through there. If you just burn a bit of ERS, he might even be able to get him. Is he going to try and send it? Go on, send it, send it. Oh. He needs a good exit now, though. And unfortunately, Shin gets a much better exit. TC, I know, TC around this track is horrendous. You just have nothing mid-corner, that's the issue. Absolutely nothing mid-corner. He is a lot closer now, though. Is he going to try and use that DRS to his advantage to try and make an overtake on Arjun? He's gaining. Shin goes defensive to the inside. He doesn't quite get it. Not quite close enough. It's also giving time for Cowley to catch up, who is catching at around a second a lap. So you never know, towards the end, oh, he dips his tyres into the grass there. That's not a good idea, unfortunately, Badger. But you never know, towards the end of the race, Cowley might even be able to finish in third place on track. Unfortunately, he will not finish third place due to that 3-second time penalty. But he may finish third place on track, as he is catching. He's gaining quite a lot. And this is exactly where Iron Shin decides to just hold up the field a little bit. Let Wacky run away. Let Wacky have a comfortable race. So Iron Shin can just defend. The question is Angry Badger getting angry about it? Because it must be frustrating seeing the back of that Aston Martin for the entire race and just not being able to do anything about it. As Cowley is now within a second. No, he's not. He was within a second of Angry Badger. He has now arrived. He's here and he's ready to fight. So all it takes is one little mistake from someone else, a little spin, a little trip into the gravel, and that's another position gained for Cowley. And I think that's what he's hoping for. He's slowly dropping Rotty. Rotty's still there though. He's still fighting. Angry Badger currently too far away to make a move on Iron Shin. That was Corey Willis with another 3-second time penalty. 50 Gent catching up to Shazam. Is he going to focus on the exit? Sort of. It's a good exit. Can he make the move after Eau Rouge on the back straight? That's a good Eau Rouge. He gets that ERS on. DRS wing wide open. Is he going to send it or is he not? He's going to send it. And he gets the move done just before the corner there. That's a great move there from Fittigen. Didn't need to make it because Shazam has got a time penalty. However, that gets him on the road and going. As Badger is still Honestly, he may as well. He could probably smell what Iron Shin has had for dinner tonight. He is right behind him. As Shin is just, I'm guessing, saving battery. He's got full battery as Shin. All Badger needs to do is just a little bit of ERS to get through here, but then also he doesn't want to overtake him quite yet, because obviously you've got the next two straights where he's going to have the DRS. He doesn't want to give Iron Shin that DRS. Mr. Fox also joining the party, saying hello, I am still here. Don't count me out just yet, because he is also losing that gap to Rossi as well. He's losing that 3 seconds, so he might be able to finish in 4th place. We'll see towards the end of the rest of this. There's a yellow flag behind. Shazam has made a mistake, and he has no front wing. That is not what you want to see. Angry Badger closing in. Who has more ERS? Iron Shin has more ERS. However, Angry Badger does have that DRS. He does seem to be the closest he has ever been here. Shin goes defensive to the inside. Last of the late breakers. Badger tries to make the move. Oh, still side by side. Badger's still there. Unfortunately, he can't quite make the move. Formula gets the move done on Mr. Piggy. Badger is still there. He's still side by side. This is some great racing. Who's going to back out here? We'll watch from Cowley's POV as he goes into the gravel. Through goes Cowley. They're 3 wide. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. Badger goes wide. Badger also, I believe, has damage. No way, after all of that. Badger gets damage. And this could be his chance of even a podium over. Depending on how much it's affecting him. It is indeed the last lap of the race. So everyone just had to go for it. And unfortunately, it has not paid off for Badger. However, if he can keep rotting behind, which it looks like he will, he'll be fine. But we'll go here to our race winner, Wacky Racer. What a dominant performance it has been for him. Crosses the line in 1st place. What a win. What a great performance from Wacky Racer. As Iron Shin crosses the line to finish P2. It's a 1-2 for Aston Martin. Angry Badger does keep his 3rd place due to time penalties as Cowley finishes 4th. Wow, that was some great driving towards the end, but also some very dodgy driving. We have Rotti in P5, Formula in P6, Piggy P7, 50 Gen P8, Corey Willis P9, I believe, depending on penalties. Yeah, Corey Willis P9, Shazam, unfortunately, with that wing damage at P10, and we have Kezenator, unfortunately, in P11. Whew. That last lap was quite entertaining, I must admit. Yeah, great racing there from Wacky Racer. Kez, if you can hear us, give us some donuts. Go on. You've still got 1:50. If you can hear us, give us some donuts. Give the fans what they want. I don't think you can hear us, unfortunately. No, he might. I don't know. He might have been going to do them then. I'm not sure. But anyway, what an amazing race there for the Aston Martin team. A 1-2 finish. A very, very dominant display from Wacky Racer. As he's coming onto the podium. Just about to spray the champagne. I believe. Maybe. Is he going to spray some champagne? Are you going to spray some champagne? No? Just the Aston Martin team celebrating? There it is. There's the champagne. The Wacky Racer, Iron Shin and Angry Badger. Obviously, race winner, Wacky Racer. Fastest lap goes to Iron Shin. Driver of the day from the F1 game goes to Mr. Cowley. And Formula gets the most overtakes. Kerber out to you on, and everyone stopped. That's unfortunate, that. So there's your finishing order. My driver of the day will have to go to Cowley. What a drive that was. Even with the 3 second, it was still a fantastic drive. Honourable mention to Angry Badger. I think he did superbly. However, I think the way that Cowley came through the grid, had a 3-second penalty, he finished P3 on track. That's yeah, that's just my personal opinion. But anyway, that will be Tier 3 Belgium. Tune in on Monday to see Tier 1 at Australia, I believe. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later.